Okay, so for this week in public law, we're supposed to talk about what we've learned over the past 2 weeks. So I'm gonna mainly be talking about chapter 5. I'm gonna be talking about presidency. So first, I'm gonna be talking about who's eligible to be a president. Obviously, not every US citizen is eligible to be a president. Article 2, Section 1 provides for one president and one vice president, each to serve 4 years, and not every citizen of the US is eligible. So the presidential eligibility clause, which is eligible for the positions of president and vice president, states that they have to be a natural born citizen of the US, 35 years of age or older, and a resident of the US for 14 years or longer. Powers of the president in domestic law include participating in congressional lawmaking. Presidents can comment on the laws and in some cases refuse to enforce them. The president also has direct influence over congressional law through the veto power, which is basically the president's ability to reject a bill that's passed by Congress. So I'm going to be talking about some specific authorities of the president as well. These include acting as commander-in-chief of the military, making treaties with the advice and consent of the Senate, making certain nominations and appointments, receiving ambassadors and foreign ministers, and obviously faithfully executing the laws of the nation. I'm also going to be talking about enumerated and implied powers. Enumerated powers are powers that are directly and explicitly listed in the Constitution. For example, declaring war, the power to tax and regulate commerce. And implied powers are obviously powers that are implied, so things that aren't directly written in the Constitution and aren't exactly listed, but they are a power that's given. The commander-in-chief authority is both an enumerated and implied power.